Welcome to today's recording on how to use the integration tool. Today I will be teaching you how to create, edit and test a recording configuration. Let's start by going to the developer portal. Navigate to the Coach integration tool, scroll down the page and launch the tool. Let's give the configuration a label. This is for your own reference. First of all, let's key in an endpoint that doesn't exist. This will give me the opportunity to show you what to expect when it cannot find a web service. Now let's key in a valid endpoint. You will now notice on the left hand side a progress panel. The further you go through this process, the more ticks on the left you'll see. Those items which are greyed out are those which are yet to progress through. Let's next select a player and then start building up the search criteria. You can edit values just by selecting the text box, and you can reorder just by grabbing the line, dragging it up or dragging it down. Now save the work you have done. Enter in your email address and press the save button. You will receive an email with a URL that will take you back to this particular configuration. We will now get a list of users. First key in the ID of the organization. Coach is a multi-tenanted application. We will do the same for get recordings. We will be prompt for an agent ID because we're only interested in calls for a particular agent, and of course you'll recognize the criteria that you built up a few moments ago. What you see here is a sample set of data being returned from the web service. You are now at the penultimate stage of this process. Please now key in your full name, contact telephone number, name of the recorder and the version, and press the send button. You will then subsequently receive an email containing login credentials into the developer portal. The developer portal will have content that is only accessible through a valid login. You will be able to download the Coach installation package by having login credentials. The final stage of this process is generating the SQL. The SQL will be required during the installation process. When you create a subsequent configuration, you will be prompted for your username and password as found in the registration email. During this process you will have received 3 emails. The first is the result of you saving, and in that email you will receive a URL that will take you back to that particular configuration. You can also copy the link on the left hand side and use that for future reference, because that too, when pasted into the browser, will take you back to the same configuration. The second email is the email you get when you register. This includes the login credentials into the developer portal. When you log into the developer portal, you will have access to private content. The installation package of Coach is also accessible through the login. Your credentials are here. We also include the URL of this particular configuration. The last email contains the SQL that you generated. This will be used during the installation process.